Welcome back to Live at the Rehearsal Hall. Time for a chat now with Chantal Kreviazuk. You're so great because you tell stories about every song that you write, and that's so great for people like us because we want to go, okay, I think I know what the song is about, but what does she say the song is about? People that you collaborate with, you have been quite busy over the last couple of years. One person's name that pops up right away is Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne with, you know, anytime anyone has a sophomore CD that has to come out, it's got to be a good one. And she had such a success with that. And you were such a great contributor to that, you and Rain, for that. I hear nuances of you with Avril. You're a big influence for her, aren't you?
Well, it's interesting. I think when we think of this, you know, these big stars, we just think that they were just so super uber talented that, you know, they didn't come from an influence, but it was really interesting to get to know Avril, not only Avril, but all the artists that I work with, and to hear who influenced them or who they grew up listening to, and it's kind of an honor to think that these people might listen to your music, you know what I mean, and that it influenced some of the journey into their musical career. You
know, because you're classically trained, I'm sure that you were you, well, I shouldn't assume this. You know, when your parents had maybe a party or something, they would have you go to the piano and play.
Not a party, like the mailman came over.
Okay,
and I had to play.
So it didn't take a party.
Music.
Did you have?
Have you met my daughter? She plays the piano. Name the song.
Did you have a classic piece that you always played just to wow them? And was there a piece that you always? played?
Yeah, it was probably like you know some cheesy things. It was probably in my mother's bad books, and I probably played like Evergreen by Barbra Streisand or something. You know.
You can play a little bit of it
no,
right now.
No, I won't be doing that right now.
All right.
But
yeah, but she's your biggest cheerleader, so that was
Barbara or my mom?
Your mom.
Right.
I don't think Barbara. I think Barbara will search for collaboration though. That just kind of happens organically, right? I mean, you said once in an interview, if you go search it out and you get together, it's not as magical.
It's not the same as when you can like go shopping or drink wine or watch movies with that person and you know discover life together. That's cooler. But now that you know, I've put myself out there with my husband as being, you know, the writing couple or whatever music couple, it's like people come to you, and sure, some people, as badly as they want it to be that magical thing, it doesn't necessarily just happen. Or some people, I meet them and I would rather hang out with them, but I don't really feel like doing music with them.
One of 6 people to pen Gwen Stefani's Rich Girl.
Was it only 6?
Yeah. That's a big collaboration.
No, it was actually only 2 people.
All right. And what? And
it was, see, what happened was a track was made by a few people.
All right.
And that was based on the Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes.
Writers.
Right.
Chorus. If I was a rich girl. Okay.
Okay.
Then they passed that to me and someone else. Actually, they passed it to someone else, and I happened to be there. And I said, you're doing well, but this is what Gwen would do. And then I said,
which is, what did you add to this?
Whatever.
That's where that came
from. But you know,
from.
it said, anyway.
That's the thing that haunts us every time.
Really?
We hear that song. Yeah, it sticks with you.
Well, anyway, Jimmy Iovine came in and he heard that part. He said, that's a really good part. So I was like, we'll see.
There you go.
And I had no idea for a month, and then someone called me and said, I guess I have to pay you for that. And believe me, the Fiddler on the Roof people signed some good deals before they
big dough. Yeah. So I want you to sing a song from your CD. It's the title track is Ghost Stories.
The title track is Ghosts of You. No,
this is Ghosts of You. The CD
album's
is called Ghost
Stories. And there's a song on it called
Ghosts of You. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I screw it up every day now.
Do you? Okay. And a little story before that, because I know you have stories before each song.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I found it fitting that Surrounded was before Ghosts of You, because I've pretty much lost 2 people in my life where it shook my world, and I feel those sort of aftershocks every day. And Ghosts of You is about the other person, and Surrounded is about the first person. So
Chantal Kreviazuk, everyone. I'll grab that microphone from you.
Thank you.
Thank you.